Welcome back, everybody. We're back on camera. I didn't realize we're actually going live because our next game has started. It's Kaipi up against Next.kz. We just saw Kaipi own.
Own is an understatement.
Yeah. Dominate.
Dominate. Oh, this. All right, here we go. Bring in, Kawa.
We're gonna learn with Lumi. Kaipi were owning, dominating. They eviscerated Next.kz.
Not the draft. We got a English Rumi lesson of day. Dominate.
Synonyms. They. Oh.
This is not.
No, this is not dominate.
I don't think own would be here. Not the same way we know.
No,
we just want to know that just
destroy.
Destroy. All right, that's a good one.
Conquered.
Dismantle.
Smashed.
Eradicate.
Desolated.
They ravaged.
Suppressed. I like suppressed.
Suppressed.
Although it's not really the same thing.
No.
But
Vaporized. Annihilated.
Annihilate. That's
They
alright.
defaced previous KZ. All right, let's bring it back to the draft.
So Next.kz, is it round 2 of Annihilation?
It could very well be. Bone 7, actually, Eternal Envy back in the drafting seat. I actually think they swapped because Eternal Envy was having connectivity issues. To the
I was about to say maybe they swapped because Eternal Envy just wanted to have his breakfast.
No.
I was like, I'm looking here, my cereal right in front of me. I'm like, I bet EE just wanted to finish his breakfast and was like, you guys go draft.
You know, LD and I, when we were casting,
remaining.
used to, when we weren't like, oh,
5 seconds.
this is serious professionalism at BTS, which, you know, we show daily.
That lasted for like 2 days.
Reserve.
2 days, right?
Yeah.
LD and I would, when we had long casting days, we would just be like, all right, I'm going to go eat a meal. You just take over the draft. So, you know, if you want your cereal, I'm here. I'm just offering you the
I never
pass.
caught on.
There you go. Like, just eat your cereal.
I'm good.
You sure?
Alright.
It did get soggy. Yeah, go eat your cereal.
I like
Alright,
soggy cereal.
Go in the draft. Kaipi is going to be on the Radiant side this time. They were going to open up with Nature
Radiant
Prophet and
team
Naga
back.
Siren, which is a hero that we kind of briefly alluded to previously because they like to set up things like Torrent, they like to set up things like Arrow straight up, and most of the time, they just walk in, sleep, and then either or walk out, sleep with defense. It's like Naga Siren usage
10
for their Solemn
seconds
Siren
remaining.
is always good. A lot of teams just use Naga as like, oh, they're ganking on carry,
5
let's just
seconds
run.
remaining.
But I think Kaipi used it so much more, and I'm looking forward to see them play that.
Better
Naga.
ban that
Reserve
Mirana if you're
time.
Next.kz, I feel.
It's not worth a ban though, is it?
I think it's close to being worth a ban. Song of the Siren is such a great setup for it, and it just fits Kaipi's playstyle where they like to apply a lot of pressure and they'll go for kills and they'll end the game at 15-20 minutes.
Yes.
Well, they didn't actually end that game at 13 minutes. It was all it took to get far enough ahead because of how much pressure and how annihilating they were. But
Dire
Next.kz,
team
they've got a
back.
Nyx Visage, so they start off by picking up 2 strong supports, which is I think something you definitely need against Kaipi.
Yeah. The cool thing about Naga Mirana is not just a song; it's just early game ensnare. You get it right at level 1. So, anytime
Level
you find
2. Get
you
Riptide level
don't
1.
have to get Riptide
10
level 1.
seconds remaining.
You don't have to.
I think if you look at any like top tier Naga Siren
If
player,
if you
5
land a
seconds
5-second
remaining.
arrows,
9 games out of 10, even more than 9 games out of 10, they'll be getting Riptide level 1.
yes, and that
Reserve
one
time.
game out of 10 is Mirana. I'm just saying.
Radiant team ban.
Maybe.
Very case dependent.
Very,
you
very
hold your
case
skill point. If you see an opening,
You
like
do. You
it's
always
more
hold
if the
your case point.
off-lane player is like playing up in the lane, which should never happen.
Mhm.
If they're in a position where they'll die to an ensnare 5-second arrow, they're playing their hero
Yes.
wrong.
Yes.
So
10
in general, the
seconds
Riptide level
remaining.
1 is the way Naga Siren is played.
We see each team targeted the enemy
5
team's
seconds
carry of choice here. Kaipi banning out both Shadow Fiend and as well as
Dire team
Gyrocopter.
back.
Mantis' hero, if you will. And then Next.kz is going to be banning out Weaver and probably Gyrocopter. We do see Eternal Envy play quite a bit, so just exchanging of blows.
Even look at the Sing Sing Puck here. But speaking of the Naga Siren sub, not just the Mirana, the Sing Sing
10
Kunkka is a great
seconds
follow-up.
remaining.
Yes, it is. So, I mean, at the end of the day, Naga is just a
Dire
great
team
support that you
pick.
can't take anything away
Yeah.
from. The one interesting interaction between Naga and Visage is that Song will not be a very good retreat mechanic this game if Visage is playing well, because Song does not sleep the birds, so the birds could cancel any TPs. You see those Song TP out for Naga would not work as well, and it could just very well disrupt the initiation path of arrows coming in, whatnot, or if the entire team is charging in.
10
Those birds
seconds remaining.
will have to do a lot this game, and whoever's playing it, got to be on top of their micros.
5
Yep.
seconds.
Storm Threat though. This is the other hero we talked about. They've used quite a bit. It's the
Radiant
SF,
team
the Gyro, and then Storm Threat. These are kind of their go-to carries and semi-carries. So most likely it'll be WTF playing Storm in the mid lane, unless they decide safe lane Storm it is. But we'll see a different carry of choice going the way Mantis. A hero which we haven't seen banned out here, but it'll even pick that much in WePlay is Lifestealer. This is, to me, just someone ignored hero for the wrong reasons.
I feel like Kaipi is almost forced to pick Lifestealer, whether they like it or not, because if you just give away Next.kz, Stormster, Lifestealer, and then Insane Dominating Trial Visage or Nyx Assassin, you're not looking to be in a good spot. Nature's Prophet is already being countered by Stormster in the sense that Nature's Prophet wants to split push in the mid game, but you can't really run away from a Stormster that zips in, especially with a Lifestealer inside. So I don't think Lifestealer is too bad for Kaipi either, because you have your own kind of Lifestealer bomb in the sense of a teleport MP, but no, they're going to go for Kunkka, so maybe we're going to see a Shadow Demon as a secondary support pick as well.
Yep. They, well, okay, yeah, they definitely can still go the Shadow Demon, Naga Siren, and then whatever hero they want for Eternal Envy. So, Next.kz, Lifesteal would, just be fantastic for them. I mean, you have got the Naga Siren, which you've got the Ensnare to sort of lock him in place, but you have the Storm Spirit who just zips in. You can go on the Naga Siren if you want. I don't think Ensnare is enough of a deterrent to not pick Lifestealer.
No.
10 seconds remaining.
It's okay. I think the Lifestealer is a really good answer. Although, I have to say, teams as of late, it's something I really used to talk about when Naga first appeared onto the scene. She is a BKB carry destroyer. Ensnare goes through BKB or magical immunity, and Song will sleep all 4 of the other non-BKB units. And that's what teams have been doing a lot lately. When Lifestealer rages and walks in, you just pop that ultimate and just kill the Lifestealer very easily, in fact.
If you've got the physical damage.
If you do, with
Nature's
Kunkka,
Prophet,
Nature's Prophet, on top. And another hero that we haven't really talked about too much, which I don't think we'll see here today, is the Troll Warlord. I mean, that's a hero that kills the Lifestealer very easily with Battle Trance.
Generally, though, Kaipi will play that in the mid lane.
Yes.
It's going to be Sing Sing Kunkka, though.
In the earlier days, they actually started using it as a safe lane farmer. I think Eternal Envy was using it in the beginning to moderate success. Let's see if they're going to bring it back.
Alright, well, Next.kz go for an Alchemist, so no Lifesteal for them, but they're going for a greedy farmer in his own right. Something which unlikely be contested by Kaipi when you've got the Nyx Visage up there supporting him. You'd probably just send the Nature's Prophet for Bone 7, be as annoying as possible, block pull camps, and then just head off into the jungle later on. And I don't think Kaipi will be too concerned about, at least early on, the Alchemist getting a lot of farm.
And here we go. That's going to be your Mirana. So is this your kind of your Mirana Naga off lane? We expected Bone 7 to play that.
They could try lane off lane, but...
So who is going to be playing the Nature's Prophet in jungle? AUI?
Well, wasn't it not a farming Mirana, like an Eternal Envy Mirana when they last played?
No, it was a Bone 7 Mirana all the time. So
alright, well,
this is a very interesting turn of the draft.
It could always be a farming Mirana. You can run that as your sort of trial lane carry. You've got Kunkka and Prophet as sort of your 3-core there, so even though none of them are hard carries, I feel there's enough damage output there that it actually does pretty decently. Or do you put Eternal Envy onto the Nature's Prophet?
No,
not a hero he plays.
Not a hero that he practices. So
he could play Mirana for sure.
He can. I've never actually seen him ever play a game of Mirana, so I don't know.
Mirana's an easy hero.
I guess. Kaipi is running a very, very greedy draft.
You think so?
I mean, unless you have a support Mirana, which...
But let's say they last pick just a Jakiro. So they have Naga, Jakiro, Mirana, tri-lane, Kunkka mid, Nature's Prophet side lane solo. Like, that to me is just very strong lanes, strong mid game. It's not too greedy in my opinion.
Maybe Eternal Envy will go back play support.
No.
No?
No.
That's the one thing that you don't think is happening. He said that if one day, if Invoker becomes a top pick again, they'll pick Invoker for Pylite Eye or Bone 7. One of those are really good Invoker players. And he said during those games, he'll go back and play support. So it's not out of question yet.
Well, if it's Bone 7, then, someone has to fit into the offlane, I guess. Or the side lane.
I don't know. But Isama says he will die for your sins as a support, if that happens.
He is truly the second coming.
Yes. Yes.
Well, Bounty Hunter last pick for Next.kz. So this reveals their lanes, exactly what they want to do. Bounty off lane, Storm mid, tri-lane, safe lane. And if Kaipi really want, they can put the Nature's Prophet 1v1 against Bounty Hunter and try and contest the tri-lane.
10 seconds remaining.
I have no idea what Kaipi is doing, so your guess is good.
100% Kunkka's mid. Sing Sing Kunkka will go mid. That's what I can tell you. Nature's Prophet will be a side lane. Oh.
What the hell is going on?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, right?
I say 100%. Okay, it is Sing Sing Kunkka. It looks like we'll see a safe lane Queen of Pain, maybe? Do we look at Do we look
This is
towards an
safe lane, Queen
off-lane
of
dual
Bane.
lane and a jungle Nature's Prophet? I mean, you talked about Kaipi being greedy. That's how you be greedy. You put Nature's Prophet straight jungle.
Yeah.
And with Pylai playing him, it means it's a sort of 4-position Prophet. Jungle Prophet, off-lane Naga Mirana, dual lane.
That's fine. Off-lane Mirana Naga is a good dual lane. 6 armor
Against
in the front.
tri-lane, though? Like, I mean, they'll definitely struggle, but they can try and pull the wave back.
Oh, actually, I do see AI 2000.
Prepare
Somebody
for
bought a
battle.
dust immediately. I was like, are they thinking of kill? Yeah, they gave the dust to actually Queen of
Against-
Pain.
yeah.
So just pulling him a dust, nothing too big here. And look at this. What is this consumable build coming out from each
I
other?
think he wanted to go
Oh,
straight Null Talisman, maybe, but then
double
he
circlets.
couldn't sell his regen he bought to get the Null Talisman.
Okay, he's just not sure the fuck he wants.
He
to
bought an extra Salve and Tengu and then didn't sell it in time, because otherwise he would have gone Null Talisman level 1, I believe.
I don't
But
know.
this is the one time I like the Queen of Pain pick in the 1v1, like a safe lane solo in a matchup which you just dominate, which against Bounty Hunter you can do just that.
All right, let's actually quickly introduce the lineup here. We have AI 2000 walking towards the mid lane. Riptide level 1. Gotta
Already
save that skill your point.
Didn't even save his skill
You
point.
gotta save your skill point.
No.
Playing the Naga Siren. We have-
Like I said,
30 seconds
9
to
times out of
battle.
10 was an understatement
I'm
here.
just saying, Curtis not a good Dota player. We
Curtis-
have Eternal.
Curtis Link thinks you're like this is like this guy overthinks the game like more than any player I know, and
You
he's
know,
going insta Riptide.
Before I introduce the players, there's this one game that's called it's called like the Spell Guesser or whatever. I'm not sure if you know what I'm saying. It just gives you like the level of spell, like level 3 Fissure, for example.
Oh, and you have to say how much damage it does?
How much damage or how much mana or what's
Yeah,
the
I suck at
cooldown.
that game.
Yeah, I played that with AI 2000. He got like 42 in a row. Like he
Yeah.
knows this game like the
We-
back of his hand.
I remember we were just sitting watching TV when he was here for the qualifiers, and like we are just talking about Dota mechanics, and there was just all these random little stuff that
Yeah.
spells do that. Like you don't really know, but he would. He
I
knew
thought I
everything.
knew mechanic, and he just made me seem like a scrub. So.
Exactly. This guy is the. I don't think anyone knows Dota 2 mechanics better than him.
Still bad at Dota because he took Riptide 1 without saving a skill point. Alright, let's quickly introduce. Trialing up top here is Bone 7 Mirana, AI 2000 and Naga Siren. We have the highlight Dionysius Prophet. This is the first I've ever seen a trialing Prophet. He's going to be playing up top here. Sing Sing's going to be playing Kunkka mid, and last but not least, Eternal Envy playing bot on Queen of Pain.
Well, over on the die side, Next.kz, it's Mantis playing the farming Alchemist, Reeves on Nyx Assassin, Visage being played by Equal, Solo mid's going to be the Storm Spirit of 1, 2, 3, and then finally offlane as always, Stalcat is on Bounty Hunter. I feel like they've already made a bit of a mistake with this offensive trial lane. They meant to block the pull camp at 30 seconds with Treants. They showed up 2 seconds too late, and they didn't actually get the block. So
Yeah, that's quite unfortunate. I'm not too
Yeah.
sure whether they're checking the runes too soon. But these Visage birds are doing a very good job, or sorry, these Treants are doing a very good job harassing the Visage himself. And I guess you have just range heroes lasting in lane. That's a trialing, guys.
this is one way to contest this trial lane. Alchemist and Nyx both being melee and having Prophet and Mirana both 600 range, combined with Treants to help harass, zone the Visage out of lane. You basically straight up win the trial lane.
Okay, if this trialing works, it's not because it's a good trialing. It's just because the other trialing is worse. I don't know anything about why this is
Yeah.
supposed to work.
The die trialing doesn't have a whole lot of level 1 killing power as well. Alchemist done level 1, Nyx Assassin Impale level 1. Not bad, but there's definitely better options out there.
And it looks like they're gonna straight up just come around and steal this particular creep camp.
Imagine if you had arrow.
Imagine if
No.
he had.
You
Ensnare.
ensnare, get a 5-second arrow, you don't actually get the kill though.
Yeah, of course you
'Cause there's
will.
no follow-up damage.
We have leap right click. That's follow up. Leap increase.
But that means, okay, so leap right-click means Mirana's level
Oh.
2. So if Mirana's level 2, in theory, your Naga Siren is
She's
getting
she's
close
off.
to level 2.
Unfortunately, she's not. By the way, they misblocked the camp once again. Pilot die.
This Storm could just straight up take a lot of
Back in the
damage
bot lane,
there.
he looks like they are going to go for the kill. That's why the dust is here. Teleportation from Paladai, and a couple more right clicks. Absolutely necessary for Paladai to come down there because
Yep.
Trin Envy was dropping
Oh,
low.
mid lane. Torrent's gonna land. No, he's found the courier. Someone needs to upgrade the courier right now, but no one does.
How did
That's-
he know?
He got vision. It was like just poking out of the trees. He was just coming in. He had a haste rune. He was just coming in to harass the storm because Torrent actually landed on the storm. But
Yep.
then he saw the courier and was like, nope. Because they weren't going to kill the storm. It was just some casual harass. Storm had his bottle. He had enough HP, but
That
That's huge.
kill on the courier worth a lot more than a storm kill.
Storm
let's
should
be
have
honest.
upgraded courier himself. He had the
should've.
money.
He should have.
Anyone who has money at that point just got to upgrade it.
Just spam. Be like,
Because Nyx was 5 gold short. I clicked him right after it died, and he was like 18 or something. So Visage had the money. It looks like he's at 370 though, so maybe he should have. But Storm's one who sees it first, so he just needs to straight up do it because he can't just call it and then expect it to be instantly upgraded.
actually, I just think Eternal Envy is laughing in this bot lane right now because Skullcat, if I look at his item choice, he doesn't have a poor man shield against a range hero that's going to be harassing nonstop. He's got a magic stick. What the hell does that do against Queen of Pain? You see that Eternal Envy's playing just so far all over the tower.
Can he just kill him here?
Yeah, he can. Like, you could
Level
just
2
dust,
Scream.
You could just dust, blink in, scream, and have...
I'm surprised he didn't Scream there. Scream would have done another 120-ish damage.
Yeah, Paladin could have came in easily as
3
well.
magic stick charges, though. But look, he's at 75 HP. 3 magic stick charges. Would have gotten a 4th from the Scream.
Stalkat
60 HP.
luckily has a Sal. Yeah.
EE had Mercy there.
He did. Ian Paladai had Mercy. Back in the top lane, looks like we have a little bit of Centaur stomp action. That's going to be a one-man ML. Oh, AEI 2000 in huge trouble. The arrow is going to whiff right there. That's going to be a first blood for Next.kz going their way. Tri-lane not doing too well.
No. Well, doing okay-ish. Alchemist with 10 CS only to the 15 of Mirana, so he's sort of being zoned out away from farming, and because he's against a Tri-lane, he can't go any sort of a greedy item build, can't go for the Midas, can't get extra points of Greevil's Greed, and probably just going to see him go straight into either Treads or Phase Boots.
Illusion Ring's going to get picked up. I mean, how dead is Stalkat? Because he's got no boots, and Treads is up on Isama. Can't you just blink, Shadow Strike, Dust, and right-click? And Paladai just come in?
Yes.
That's it, right? He actually breaks
Well,
out of it, and he wants to go play.
It's
don't
low
know.
mana on EE, so he'd have like a Shadow Strike Dust and would have to have the Mirana, the Prophet come in to finish off the Bounty Hunter, but even so.
Mid lane ensnare, Torrent, bow action coming in here, and the Stormslayer level 6. No, he is not. The deny action coming out from Sing Sing. So not only is WTF feeding himself, he also fed the courier.
I mentioned, I've said a few times during the Cena Cup, I missed the Solar Mid Kunker, and I'm glad Sing Sing's filling my need for the Solar Mid Kunker. He goes a very different build, doesn't go the early 2 points in X like the Chinese players do, but he shows he doesn't even need X Torrent ever. He hits Torrents more than I see any Kunker player hit straight up Torrents.
I thought he was going to go for it this game by leveling X, because against the Stormslayer, it's a very good idea to do so, but they would not have got the kill. They would not have enough damage output to actually get the kill if they didn't. Looks like they're going to wait for Storm to come right back. I'm not sure whether they have enough mana to pop all their spells again. I don't think they do.
Yep. He's very low at this bottom lane. He's been just harassed by a couple of Shuriken and just hasn't had any opportunity to actually heal himself
Here we
up.
go. Torrent and Stare back in the mid lane. Where's the Riptide? No Riptide just yet.
He's
Stormslayer
hit
going to hit
6.
level 6. No, he will not. Nice 2-man impale. He did his stick.
The creeps.
Oh, the creeps did the work. Reeves can
One
come
range
back in.
creep.
Where's the impale? Or where's Sprout? No Sprout.
That
Didn't have
lone range creep got the kill, who was in the cast animation for his ultimate, and there was no attacks coming in from the heroes, but the one creep gets it.
AI thinking about the ensnare.
Mirana throwing an arrow.
Scout things out.
He saw the arrow though, he pinged, so.
Yeah. He's going to back up. And
Thank-
Isama dropping low in the bot lane. He's going to give this lane a little bit back to Stalkat. Stalkat, level 6, got the track. That's all he really wanted out of this lane. And he should get the hell out of there because Isama's coming right back. And trust me, he will go for the kill if he sees Stalkat low enough.
Yeah, Stalkat not going to really be able to stay in this lane much longer. Should just look for rotations. Actually, a boat flying in at mid lane. It looks like this Torrent boat was dodged. Kunka, Sing Sing not hitting them.
I think he just wanted to run. Just wanted to 10 extra percent of movement speed. Like,
No, he used Torrent as well, so.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, I think he went for an initiation on the Storm, because if he hits a Torrent boat with double damage rune, he gets a
Oh,
kill.
he gets a
but
kill for sure.
the
yeah.
Torrent missed, and he'd already started throwing the boat,
I see.
hoping the Torrent would land, so. This was, I mean, I mentioned how many Sing Sing lands, but it's because he will actually throw them and take a chance. You look at your Chinese Kunka players, they won't throw a Torrent that might miss. They'll only throw it when they've got that level 2x and it's 100%. These Sing Sing is just a much more ballsy player, and it pays off. This is what Kunkas need to be doing.
Xiao A, there was one player, I'm not sure it was Xiao A, that throws bolt or throws Torrents all day
Okay.
long too. So maybe those are the games you get missed. But come on, our Chinese players could land some Torrents.
I'm saying
Sometimes.
Chinese Kunkas have nothing on Sing Sing.
I don't know about that. Oh, that's gonna start a big flame war somewhere down the road. For sure.
We are going to see AUI sort of hovering around this mid lane again.
Oh, Torrent.
That's what I'm saying. He just throws it
Yeah,
whenever
he
it's
landed
up.
the bolt here. Where's the ensnare? He's gonna zip away. There's gonna be the X, and there you go. Oh, what's going on here?
This, hey man, Sing Sing, even though it doesn't land, like it's just one of those.
That's
If you
fine.
get that kill,
He's got bottle
Storm
Crow.
gets screwed. Yeah, he's got Bottle Crow. Boat has a 60 second cooldown at level 1. You're fine.
Yeah, and I really like what.
And Storm's got to go home. That's a win, even with it not getting the kill.
I really like what Eternal Envy's doing on the bot lane. He's just actually just pressuring the tower straight up. He knows Bounty Hunter's going to be leaving the lane to actually gank. It's just like, you know what, let's just get some tower damage, because eventually we're going to get this tower kill.
Yeah.
That's going to force the TP.
It's actually Storm TPing bottom, in fact.
It's
You heard
like-
that Sing's Oh, sorry. Queen of Pain E is probably not going to be too worried about having to go up against.
I mean, he's going to just Shadow Strike and harass, right? In fact, he's going to teleporting up top. His action's right there. Bone 7's going to get caught. Bone 7's dead, but here comes Queen of Pain. That's one kill despite Carapace. A little bit too slow. Shadow Strike's going to come in and highlight that with the Sprout. They're going to get Reeves as well. Last is going to go to Trina Envy. They
three.
want a little bit more. Cool story equals says Wrath Nature's going to come in. Where's the extra bounce damage? It's going to come there as well. E's got Blink. He's got Scream. He's going to go for it. Yes, he will. Triple kill. No mercy today here for Eternal Envy.
Not at the top lane. He may have shown Bounty Hunter some earlier on the bottom, but he says, look, time for mercy is over. He's striking at the top lane. Annihilates Next.kz.
Defaced. Defecating all over.
I don't know how defecating Lumi. I'm not going to go that far.
I mean, it looks pretty good here. Not a perfect game though. Some people fed. 6-2 is the score so far. Who are the feeder here on the on Kaipi? Let's quickly check out. Oh, no surprise. Big feeder AUI 2000. Don't know how to play Dota. Has one death, and of course
Didn't get in snare level 1.
Bone 7.
He's just straight up dead here. Needs to leap, turn around an arrow. Nope. He leapt and got a big
Remember
arrow
those
there.
days of Dota 1 Mirana? You could leap an arrow backwards. That would have saved him there. That would have been sick too. But
Salcat is also rotating bottom, even with right following the kill, and this is exactly why he's maybe hoping for a TP. He can show himself, Blink, Scream.
misses.
No, it's look at this. He's full mana still. This
He's
is
using the bottle. Do you see
yeah.
that?
He uses bottle, and also you still have the passive fountain regen. So
Yeah,
that's like a free Scream for creeps. It wasn't really a miss so much as hey, this is free mana to
value.
use. Yeah.
Man. But if you guys don't know, you could actually bottle after you TP in for like a split or half a second. You can get the bottle refill.
Yeah. Even
Thanks to your Fountain.
and even if you don't have a bottle, you still can use a spell right away. Like if
Yes.
you TP to a tower's Mirana, throw an arrow right as you land because you'll get that mana back from the tower from the
Get
fountain.
regen. You get
Yeah.
the regen, so gotta get the value.
Dire's middle tower
Unless you
has
need the
fallen.
cooldown, but generally speaking, if you don't need the cooldown right away, just throw an arrow, scout things out. There's no dash arrows hit in Dota 2, which is if it's Dota 1, I'd say don't do it because you've got to preserve that arrow
come
accuracy. Same with punch hooks. You only throw hooks that are going to land. Got to get that 80% plus.
You know, Sing
stat.
Sing would disagree because he's
Yeah.
throwing out Torrents all day long, and he sees.
Oh,
it
if
off the
it's
top
Dota
lane.
1, he wouldn't be throwing them out.
Torn X Bolt, you know you're gonna get some farm. It does some damage.
Yeah.
Sing Sing is. Well, he's got his level 2X. He can go for a little bit more. This is the fastest private I've ever seen. He's going at it. X Torrent. There's no way he gets this kill.
Not with rage, but it's harass, it's farm.
Ooh, Paladin going right in.
That arrow was if that arrow lands, it would at least force TPs up, maybe even be that kill that we were saying would be very difficult to get.
Looks like we're going to see an Orchid attempt coming out of Queen of Pain. No surprise there. Very, very standard. Let's check out Paladin's farming jungle. It's going to be a buckler build. No minus for him. He's playing the hard support for this team. We have Naga Siren just with the basic boots and magic stick. Bone 7 died a couple more times than he usually would on the Mirana. He's got to face himself. And of course, Sing Sing most likely going for a Shadow Blade. Oh, they see Mantis. Mantis does not have an ultimate at this point.
Well, Sing's still looking for an opening at top lane. I was trying to get another X Torrent onto Mantis. And that should be followed up by an arrow. That last arrow just slightly a bit too late. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Sing is going to be right next to this Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter, if he comes out, could be in a lot of trouble. But Nyx is there. Not level 6. He needs one creep to get that Vendetta. And AUI scouts him.
Right there, they see everybody. Nobody's going to go for it just yet. They want Reese. Perhaps the Snare's going to come through. Spike's going to be right there. He's going to try to TP. Sonic Wave's going to get the kill. You do not run
Hitstorm
from
as well.
Isama. Oh, where's the right clicks here against Stallcat? Stallcat, one more hit away from dying Mirana.
They don't get Bounty. Bounty was
will?
bottling up.
No.
Eventually.
Sensual gets it, and Isama's on the chase for Stormstar.
No
Blink
mercy.
Screen's going to do it. Oh, he's going to slip out there. Nicely done. Isama missed that one cleanly. He's going to have to go home.
Dire's bottom
Yeah, he's
tower is under
actually
attack.
invested a lot of
Meanwhile,
money.
Torrent Bolt on the top lane, that's going to hit.
Top tower
And
is
Equal
under
says,
attack.
cool story, bro. Trying to... Oh! What a block with the illusion kill!
What a play followed up by a just as big a play.
Radiant's
Oh,
top tower
what
is
a
under
player.
attack.
I lost it. I lost it all.
Sing Sing best Kunkka.
Sing Sing, that's
Zhao Wei
Kunkka
then got
indeed.
shit, man.
Zhao Wei wishes he could get that good of Kunkka.
Radiant's
Alright.
top tower is
Damn.
First me, now you converted. I like
I'm
this.
converted. Kaipi's converting. You know, there's a... Instead of Kaipi tag that we see up here next to Eternal Navy's logo, there's one called Kaipi Believer. We gotta support the Kaipi Believer
On the...
on the Join Dota
on the-
forum.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
Yeah. Kaipi Believer.
Your favorite website.
My favorite was. Did you see that one interview, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Dire's
Let's leave it at
top
that.
tower
Let's
is
leave it
under
at that.
attack.
Which, by the way, for those of you guys that did not recognize,
It's your daily dose of Dota 2. It's
it's
best O2 website out there.
No, for those of you guys that are not really aware, that sometimes I joke, just sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm totally serious about Curtis Ling sucking at Dota, though. Which, by the way, he's still got no arcane boots. What kind of Naga is this?
It's the straight own Naga, it looks like. So,
Not bad, not bad.
Have mercy. Much like E has mercy on Next.kz, at least
So
for
far,
the
I
time
haven't seen
being.
any of it. 'Cause he's
13 minutes in, the game's not over, so as far as I'm concerned, this is mercy.
I mean, I'm looking at Alchemist right now. He needs to farm up huge, and I'm talking about a quick BKB so he doesn't die. Maybe a quick Shadow Blade first, just set up a couple of ganks.
He's got Shadow Blade.
He's got Shadow Blade. Okay, I was like, where's his item? He can't be this unfarmed. And here we go. This is good play here. You gotta go up there and focus maybe on Envy or focus on Kunga. Who do they want to go
Kurt.
for? It can't be
He's got
AI.
Song.
AI is so tanky,
They
but
have
they
to
are
get
gonna.
him.
Yeah, they do burst him down. Good point. Good point. They have to get him. Here comes the torrent and the bolt. Mantis walks the other way, dodges the bolt, and Pilot That's gonna get focused. Good return here from Next.kz.
Oh,
But look at the
E.
Sonic Wave dropping everybody so low. He's not done just yet. Got a ton of mana. Scream not gonna hit. No, he will hit. That's a double kill. He's looking for a little bit more. Blink for the triple. No, Envy dropping low. The torrent's gonna hit. Wow, everybody. The dust settles, and it's going to be a 4-2 exchange. That was a good initiation from Next.kz, but it was not enough.
That's like as good as Next.kz are ever gonna get.
Yeah.
Maybe it could have gone a bit better if if Eternal Envy wasn't there at such a good time. Envy showed up, hit like a 3-hero Sonic Wave, and just tore apart Next.kz. He could have ultimately lived there. That could have been a 4-for-2 trade. It was a 4-for-3 though, so Kaipi only just come out on top of that. Lose Queen of Pain, Prophet, as well as AUI on that Naga Siren.
Okay, so he looks like AU has respawned. Yeah, I think it would have been a lot better if the mech wasn't there. The mech just got finished on teamfight.
Oh.
You gotta keep in mind that even if the the bolt did not hit for Sing Sing, the Coco Rum itself provides a ton of effective HP for the rest of Kaipi, so they were able to tank a lot more punishment as well. But Next.kz is showing some sign of life, because you gotta keep in mind that they got a couple of track kills there. Did Mantis die in that particular team fight? I think he did.
I think yes. What?
Who was the only survivor in that team fight? Let's quickly check that one out. Stormster died. Equal died.
Did Alchemist survive?
I can't tell.
He's got 2 deaths on him.
Well,
My bet is he probably died because he went.
Yeah, it looks like
he
he
was
did.
the one who initiating.
yeah, it looks like he did. The battle log.
Bounty Hunter maybe did not.
Mirana has a point booster.
Why not?
HP.
Good value.
It doesn't give you any damage. That's why not.
Damage. You need damage.
Ooh,
The
they got a
value comes
gem.
from your nuke.
Oh my god, Envy's got a gem and a dust. Sonic Wave? No, he doesn't have it just yet. Bottling through the poison. A couple more right clicks. The Wrath of Nature. Some Pilot died getting the kill. There's a gem up on the Queen of Pain.
Yeah.
Like this
Very early.
this is really big deal. Here
Sing
we go.
Sing's actually the one who buys it. And he's going to look for an opening at bottom lane here on equal. Still invis.
Ooh, there is a
Oh,
hit.
he's got it.
X torrent. Is even the bolt necessary? Oh, this arrow, and he's gonna crit off the bird to get the last hit there, and kills the hero.
Extra value. One more bird for him if he can find it.
How much style
Dire's structures
is Sing Sing?
are fortified.
Sing Sing's a good dresser. Have you seen the way that he dressed? He's got some fashion sense. In this game,
Radiant's
he's
top
showing it off in the
tower is
Kunga
under
as well.
attack.
Well, if he can cleave the creeps
Radiant
onto that bird and get that
structures
bird
are
kill,
fortified.
I'll be impressed.
Well, I don't know about that, because here comes the over rotation up on the top lane. They want to defend this. Moonlight Shadow being used. They want to just walk right in. Sonic Wave on top of 3. Spike a little bit too slow. Again, 1, 2, 3. It's going to be dead for sure. Arrow's going to clean through here. And one more blink, a couple more CS. Trying to get a TP out. Let's see if there's enough burst damage. Looks like there is not. And only a one kill. But they defended the tier 1 tower. They got a kill on Storm, which we haven't really had time to talk about him. If you look at the Orchid timing, Envy Sama's got his Orchid and 1450 go on top. Storm doesn't even have his. In fact, he's very far away from his.
Yeah, he's very far behind here. Alchemist is going for the BKB you talked about, so I feel if Next.kz can get the BKB up, they have a lot better chance of actually doing well in these team fights. Because when Alchemist initiates, even with the bonus HP from Rage, which is now up to level 2, he still does not survive this magic burst damage. Torrent, Boat, Sonic Wave, Scream,
Yeah.
Starfall, all of this just tears him apart. He has to have a BKB, and not just him. He needs his teammates at BKB. This is almost one of those games where Soldier, do you even consider rushing a...
Well, I'll talk about it later.
Oh, Sing Sing.
He does this all day. This is so smart. He just
guy
wind
is-
walks up to a hero, wait for the hit, X Torrent, and then wait for the second hit of Tidebringer. Just, I have never seen another Kunga player place as, like, that's just perfect play, right? You don't miss anything.
This guy's got some serious talent, and That's where you look at this
Dire's
Kaipi
bottom
roster
tower
and
is
think
under
they are going to be
attack.
serious contenders in the European and
Road
American
to
scene.
TI4, man. Road to TI4.
Well, it's starting here in the WePlay Dota 2 tournament. $25,000 up for grabs, as Next.kz don't appear to be much opposition for the strong looking Kaipi.
I'm just worried for Cascade, because just as much as I like KP Dota, Cascade has won me over for the last 2 days of performance, and they're looking at this game and they're like, holy shit, we have to go up against this?
Yeah. Those guys are in some trouble. Maybe we'll see some more Link and
X,
BKB
Torrent,
Weavers.
Bolt, no X there, but it's all gonna hit, and Sing Sing,
All
silent.
day. All day. He also always has a double damage rune. I feel like he's had double damage permanently for the last 5-6 minutes of the game.
Is that Sing Sing RNG?
Dire's
mess.
bottom tower is under attack.
Generally, most solo mains you want like your haste runes, your invis runes, but Kunkka will take double damage all day long.
Dire's
As
bottom
much as
tower
we're
is
marveling
fallen.
over how well these guys are playing, one thing I want to point out about Kaipi's lineup is that if you look at their heroes, every one of their heroes could exert pressure. It's not about pressuring the tower, it's just pressuring kills, in fact. Bone 7 with long range arrow, X Torn out of Shadow Blade, of course, Backstab coming out from Nature's Prophet, and of course Envy Sama will just blink or get silenced and right click and burst damage.
Yep.
Where do you farm? You saw Storm Spirit was next to his tier 2 tower, just got blind torrented and killed. It looks like Wrath of Nature got a kill over somewhere, somehow.
Yeah.
Oh
Bounty
my
just
God.
dies straight up at mid lane.
Yep.
From an observer
Like,
ward.
like this is what I mean by pressure. Where do you farm? Where do you...
Shan has
Where do you do
fallen
anything?
to the Radiant.
And I gotta say, I think Envy
Aim
has
more
perhaps
radiant
learned a bit
tower
of this
is under
from
attack.
defense, because he talked to me about playing, learn of it from Navi. He talked to me after playing against Navi in the defense number 4 final.
Oh,
game number
Storm
3.
at bottom. Arrow, Starfall. Is this going to do enough damage?
Yep.
Dire's
You
middle
talk
tower
exactly what you said. Sing Sing solo killing people, Eternal Envy doing it, and now Bone 7.
Everybody can, and everybody will. Yeah, defense final game, defense final 4, game number 3 between Kaipi and Navi. Navi had this like most awkward draft I've ever seen. They had like Mirana, Zeus, jungle, like Zeus mid, Ursa jungle, and it was just the same thing. Once Ursa got his blink dagger, everybody can't farm. They were just dying. Pally die. Not gonna get caught here. In fact, he's gonna cancel his TP. Says, "Oh, thank you for the free stun. Here's the kill." Okay.
These guys are just doing nothing wrong. I think his treant in the jungle actually scouted
Scouted
out
him, yeah.
and heard the stun and the Shadow Blade in. And then he's like, okay, I'll sprout myself. He's screwed.
No, he didn't sprout himself. If he sprouted himself, he would have died there because there was a Quelling Blade. He would have cut through.
Yeah, yeah.
He sprouted himself as a block. Arrow's gonna hit. Reeves, let's see if he's gonna survive. Oh, Spike's gonna block one hit. Highlight die pops. The mech's gonna be fine. And here comes a song.
First sleep of the day.
Yeah.
But
Oh, the Torrent is gonna fly through. Yes, it will. It will hit. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna go down. While Stalker on the right side trying to survive. There's a
GG.
yeah. This
This is where you call
GG.
it.
Yeah.
I don't see Next.kz wanting to stay in this game any longer when they're just getting solo killed anywhere on the map.
And there you go.
Dire's top tower is under
This to
attack.
me was more impressive than last game's in a number of ways. Sure, Kaipi, not the perfect score, but I'm much more impressed by their individual skill looking at a game like this. The plays from Pilot at top, the plays from Sing Sing and Skunker. This is where you look at them and say, not only have these guys got great strategies, great execution, and good team fights, they have incredible individual play.
At the same time, Next.kz is not your top tier.
They're still
It's
good.
not your
They're
top tier
good
team.
individual players, though.
They are.
They're not like
but
a top tier team, but they're good individual players.
until they pull this off against Fnatic, Navi, or Alliance, you cannot say they are taking TI4. So for Kaipi fans out there, we
I don't
believe.
think I was ever going to say they were taking TI4, Lumi.
I mean, looking at a game
China's
like this,
going to make a comeback. I'm my faith.
well, how's your
I may be
Enchantress cosplay going?
I may have to do what hero is next for my cosplay.
Exactly right.
I may be flaming Zhao at Skunker, but I've still got some faith in our
The rest of
Chinese
China.
overlords.
Okay. Well, we'll be back for Kaipi, more Kaipi action, because there's going to
Yeah.
be Kaipi versus Cascade next. And Cascade, well, can they take one game?
I worry for Cascade. I
worry
really
for
worry.
Cascade.
And that's exactly what Virtus Pro want, because we'll take a look at the Group A standings. And right now, in order for Virtus Pro to get back into this group, they need these teams to just get obliterated by Kaipi. If that's the only way Virtus Pro can actually finish in third place is if Cascade and Next.kz just drop the rest of their games, and then we'll have and then Virtus Pro still have to beat Cascade. So it's
Which I don't see happening.
yeah,
actually.
that's a big ask, in fact.
Yeah.
So, guys, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back in about, I think, 15, 20 minutes' time with our final game of today. Well, no, sorry, our final 2-game series of today, which
Yes.
is Kaipi up against Cascade.
Cascade.
Stay tuned.